You know, Paul, it is the year of the dragon.
Yeah, heard about that.
You kind of resemble a dragon.
Oh, do I?
sometimes.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Yes, it's a great thing. And Lunar New Year is in full effect. Dashi Chinese Kitchen and Bar is hosting an event with local culinary icons. Our producer, Kristen Urban, is there now.
All right, and Kristen, you don't remind me of a dragon, but what are you cooking up?
Hi, Paul. Hi, Roma. Yes, the Lunar New Year is here, and Dashi Kitchen and Bar, they are celebrating in a very special way this year. I'm joined by owner Christina and Chef Peter. We'll start with Chef Peter. Chef, just tell us about your involvement in this event and why it's important to you.
I love doing stuff like this with the city. Christina's been a friend for a long time, and we love everything that they do as a restaurant group and as a friend. So we're just blessed to be able to be here along with so many other good chefs trying to bring just some fun events, especially focused around Lunar New Year. I'm a New Orleans boy. My wife is Cambodian, so at home we cook a lot of like Asian-inspired New Orleans food. And so we have a brunch restaurant that does New Orleans food. This is a great opportunity for me to come out and cook like a little more Asian-inspired food for everybody in San Antonio. So
tell us a little bit exactly what you're making today. And you said you're going to mix in some New Orleans flair with Chinese.
Yeah, definitely. This is one of my favorite dishes I love to cook at home. It's New Orleans barbecue shrimp. We used to serve it at Cookhouse, but I'm doing this a little more like Chinese style. So we have like dried Chinese chilies. We have some Szechuan peppercorns, some Chinese cooking wine. And instead of doing it with like French bread, we're going to do it with this cool like chive pancakes.
Very cool,
really
very
fun
cool. Now I'm going to bring in Christina. Christina, just tell us about this event and why this is such a special meal.
So, you know, the Lunar New Year is all about togetherness and harmony and blessing the year ahead with prosperity and abundance. And all of these chefs are incredible leaders in our community, and they do so much. And we're all coming together to raise funds for the Texas Food and Wine Alliance for culinary grants in San Antonio, Texas. And all of the chefs have been assigned a prosperity food ingredient, almost like a homework project, if you will. But they're utilizing that dish that ingredient as their inspiration for their prosperity dish.
Now, just tell us a little bit more about the Grandmasters and why did you give the chefs that name?
So Dashi actually means grandmaster in Chinese.
Dashi, very cool.
Meaning because in all of these incredible artists have so many elements and layers to what makes up their character, and you know they're knowledgeable, they're thoughtful, they're constantly striving to do better, and so you know that's what I see as a grandmaster.
Now, why is the Texas Food and Wine Alliance so important to you, and why was it important to involve them in this event?
Well, the Texas Food and Wine Alliance really supports culinary innovation through different educational programming, through culinary events such as this one, and also the biggest component of their program is the grant funding. So they provide micro grants to innovative projects. So last year, one of the recipients was John Marshall High School, which then started their own coffee program at their school with the grant that they received.
Very cool, very cool. Now, Chef Peter, tell us just a little bit more about what you're doing right now, what you're doing with this dish, what you're doing with these shrimp.
You know, the key to, I think, most good food is like starting with good ingredients. So we get these really beautiful, like head-on shrimp that still has all the flavor and the fat inside. And it's just a really simple dish that you cook down in a real fragrant, like spicy garlic butter sauce with a lot of chili. So there's some good heat. And then it's got to have some bread, right? So you always got to cook some bread with it. The whole thing is like the shrimp just flavors the sauce, you know, and then you get to soak it all up and enjoy that. So we just kind of cook these shrimp through. The heads are going to release a lot of fat and flavor into it, and it makes this nice little gravy.
And is the bread supposed to just like soak up the sauce?
Yeah, exactly. So you can kind of peel the shrimp. Actually, they're peeled already. They just have the heads and tails on.
Wow. Very nice, very nice. Now, Christina, if people want to figure out more about this event, can you just tell us how they can find more information and maybe where they can find the event?
Absolutely. So we have, if you go to our website, szechuandashi.com, that'll have a link that takes you over to the event page. You can also find us on Open Table, and you know we're just really excited to have everybody join us.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I appreciate both of you all today. People, you definitely want to come out and check this out. Paul, Roma, I don't know about you, but I think I'm ready to channel my inner dragon right now.
Yeah, you should, because those shrimps are looking delicious. I've never seen a dish like that.
No, you know what? I'd have to call that like Asian Cajun.
Asian Kitchen.
Cajun.
I think Chef Peter would totally approve of that.
Probably so.
You know, if you're wanting to, I mean, all the chefs that will be there, very legendary in San Antonio. So you guys should definitely check that
So
out.
Master Chef.
Not me.
I wonder what it would take to be a master meteorologist.